Hey there, everybody. Greetings from Oakland, California, everybody up there in Canada. First off, I wanted to say thanks to everyone who participated in the Vancouver Ukulele Festival. I had an incredible time performing and teaching, getting to meet some of you. I wish I had gotten to meet all of you. But for those of you who came up and chatted with me, it was really great to interact. And I just wanted to shoot a little follow-up video to one of the workshops I taught, the strum kind of foundational workshop. I want to talk about just kind of refresh on some of the ideas we went over and then show you kind of the exercises and strum patterns that we worked on, okay? So first thing we talked about in the workshop was about how rhythm, as we define it, is basically a set of sounds or a set of strum patterns that we do against a constant pulse or beat that happens in the music. So if the music's happening and this meter, this kind of natural beat or pulse that usually happens in cycles of 4 is going, what I want to do is learn how to sort of create a set of sounds that relates to that beat or that pattern. How we kind of broke down strumming patterns is basically alternating between down and up strums, and we could kind of add complexity to the strum patterns that we created by making more spaces in the span of one measure, which was 4 beats of that natural pulse, right? So the exercise that I told you to try and work on to build kind of this rhythmic foundation or this internalization of kind of this metronome is alternating between quarter and eighth notes and 16th notes against any tempo. Practicing with metronome's a good idea if you're having trouble kind of solidifying that rhythm. So it was just basically alternating, remember, down and up strums, and then just adding the number of strums that you do in a measure. So for quarter notes, I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 16. Yeah, and then we finish on 1. And so you can speed that tempo up. Yeah, and if you work on doing this, and remember, use this as a warm-up. Try and do it every time you pick up your ukulele. 1, 2, 1 to 2 kind of rotations through, and it's repetition that we're looking for. That's really what's going to build it. So don't spend 20 minutes doing this. Just spend 30 seconds doing it, but try and do it as much as you can every time you pick up your ukulele. Try it for a month, see what happens. So the next thing that we talked about was how we create strum patterns is basically that set of down and up strums that we have. We just start eliminating some and we create strum patterns. So the strum pattern that we used for Imagine, we basically took the downbeat out on the second beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we move through the chord progression. F. Yeah? And if we wanted to make it a little more complicated or interesting sounding, what we'd do is we'd play the same strum pattern, but we would play 8 eighth notes across each chord, and we would play 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So we'd play 1, 2, and 3, 4, and switch, then to F. And finish on C. Yeah? So if I speed that up so that one measure is the same amount of time I was doing it in quarter notes, it sounds like this. Alternate between quarter notes and eighth notes. Yeah? So once we introduce eighth notes into that measure, what we do is we have more variety. We have more options because we have more down and ups to kind of play with. So you can go into the calypso strum that we learned for Brown Eyed Girl, which is basically playing down on the 1, down on the 2, the upbeat of that 2, and then and 4 and of that measure. So it's down, down, up, down, 1, 2, and 4 and. The chord progression is C, F, C, and then G. Yeah? So this is just a kind of introduction into these ideas. For me, rhythm and right hand technique are some of the most important fundamental things to start to get a grasp of whenever we're learning um, when it pertains to this instrument, ukulele. Um, yeah, thank you guys so much again. Again, I had a great time, and I would love to hear from any of you guys if you guys got any questions or anything like that. These I'm gonna post some links to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, things like that. Please do get a hold of me. Like I said, I really love that interaction. I love to hear what you guys kind of want to learn, what you guys are excited about, anything like that. So again, until next time, hopefully we'll get to see each other soon. Yeah, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.